Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract toxic relationships over and over again? Or why those who are kind-hearted and sensitive often end up being hurt by selfish, manipulative individuals? If you've experienced this or know someone who has, you're about to discover a fascinating truth. In a world where light and darkness collide, there's an unseen spiritual battlefield between chosen ones, those who are highly empathetic, spiritually aware, and on a path of growth, and narcissists who thrive on control, validation, and ego. Why are chosen ones who spread kindness and compassion so often targeted by narcissists? What makes them so magnetic to these people? And why do they feel drained and defeated despite their good intentions? This spiritual clash is more common than you might think, and it's not just a personality conflict. It's a journey of light versus ego, intuition versus manipulation, and freedom versus control. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what's happening in this unseen war. We'll explore why narcissists are drawn to chosen ones like moths to a flame, and how chosen ones can protect their energy, set strong boundaries, and emerge stronger than ever. From understanding the silent psychic attacks to recognizing the power of forgiveness, this isn't just a battle, it's a journey of spiritual growth, resilience, and ultimate freedom. If you're curious to learn how to recognize these hidden dynamics and empower yourself or someone you care about, keep watching. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on insights that could change your life. Ready to uncover the truth and reclaim your light? Hit that subscribe button and join our community as we dive into this eye-opening journey. A chosen one is someone who has a unique presence and purpose in the world. They're not just ordinary people, they stand out because of their natural compassion, strength, and spiritual awareness. This means they understand things on a deeper level, seeing life in a way others might not. They're the ones who feel a strong pull to grow and become better, both for themselves and for those around them. Many chosen ones also have a natural ability to help others, offering kindness, support, and understanding wherever they go. But this doesn't mean life is always easy for them. In fact, because they radiate kindness and positivity, chosen ones often attract people who are strong-willed or have powerful personalities. This includes people known as narcissists. Narcissists are individuals who are very self-centered, focusing mainly on themselves and wanting control over others. While chosen ones aim to lift people up, narcissists tend to take more than they give, often seeking out empathetic people to fuel their own needs for attention and admiration. So why do chosen ones attract these types of people? It's because their kindness and understanding act like a light in the dark. Narcissists are drawn to them, hoping to soak up some of that light for themselves. Chosen ones, being naturally empathic, often want to help or heal people, and sometimes they believe they can change narcissists for the better. But the truth is, narcissists rarely change because they are more focused on their own needs than on becoming better people. This dynamic can be challenging for chosen ones, as it can feel like a constant push and pull between wanting to help and needing to protect themselves. Over time, many chosen ones learn that setting boundaries is crucial. Boundaries help them protect their energy and prevent narcissists from taking advantage of their compassion. By doing so, chosen ones can continue to grow and shine without being held back by those who only want to use their light for selfish reasons. In the end, being a chosen one is about staying true to their path of growth and inner strength, no matter who they encounter along the way. Narcissists are people who are highly driven by their egos, which means they often put themselves above everyone else. They crave attention, admiration, and power over others, always wanting to be in control. They enjoy being seen as the best, the smartest, or the most important, and they'll go to great lengths to keep this image. For them, life is about winning, and they can be very manipulative to get what they want, often disregarding the feelings or needs of others. Because of this strong need to feel important, narcissists tend to surround themselves with people who admire them or boost their confidence. They see relationships as tools to get what they need, whether it's attention, validation, or control. To them, people are not equals, but are seen more as an audience or even a fan base to feed their need for admiration. This way of thinking is very different from how chosen ones view the world. Unlike narcissists, chosen ones are humble, often focusing on how they can help others rather than seeking praise. They are more interested in growing, learning, and making a positive difference. Their kindness and selflessness shine through as they naturally put others' needs before their own. They aren't interested in controlling others or demanding admiration. Instead, they aim to understand and support people around them. This difference in values creates a strong clash between narcissists and chosen ones. It's almost like a battle between light and darkness. Chosen ones represent selflessness, while narcissists embody self-centeredness. Where chosen ones want peace and harmony, narcissists often bring conflict and control. Because of this clash, chosen ones can find themselves drained or overwhelmed by narcissists who constantly take without giving back. In the end, this dynamic highlights the stark contrast between those who live for ego and those who live for empathy. While narcissists seek to dominate, chosen ones strive to uplift others, showing just how different these two paths truly are. Narcissists have a way of draining the energy of those around them, especially people like chosen ones, who are naturally giving and empathetic. Narcissists often use emotional manipulation, which means they play with people's feelings and thoughts to control them or get what they want. They might make a chosen one feel guilty for setting boundaries or use flattery and charm only when it benefits them. Over time, these tactics slowly chip away at the chosen one's confidence and happiness. For chosen ones, this manipulation feels like a constant struggle. Narcissists can make them feel small or question their worth, even if they were once very confident and peaceful. This repeated emotional draining affects their overall energy, leaving them feeling exhausted, anxious, or even depressed. It's as if the narcissist is a constant weight on their spirit, keeping them from feeling light and free. The chosen one, who naturally wants to lift others, now finds themselves feeling heavy and burdened. Spiritually, this can feel like an unseen war. There are no physical battles, but the chosen one feels attacked on the inside. The narcissist's behavior eats away at their sense of peace, filling them with self-doubt, confusion, and even guilt. Since chosen ones are naturally kind and caring, they might not recognize this emotional drain at first. They often think the narcissist just needs more understanding, or that they can fix things by being even more caring. However, the more energy they give, the more the narcissist takes. This draining cycle leaves the chosen one feeling empty and at times disconnected from their true self. What was once a spirit full of love and light now feels dimmed. To break free from this, chosen ones must recognize the toll of this emotional manipulation and learn to protect their energy. By setting boundaries, they can slowly regain their strength and rebuild their spirit, ending the cycle of this unseen battle and reclaiming their peace. In the relationship between narcissists and chosen ones, a major power struggle unfolds, centered around control versus freedom. Narcissists crave control. They feel secure only when they can direct and influence others to serve their own needs. They prefer to be the one in charge, making decisions and often expecting others to follow without question. This control-driven behavior can be very subtle at first, maybe through small comments or the occasional guilt trip, but over time it builds up, gradually limiting the chosen one's sense of freedom. On the other hand, chosen ones value their spiritual freedom. For them, life is about growth, peace, and connecting with others in genuine ways. They don't want to be controlled or manipulated because their focus is on exploring their own path and helping others do the same. They're drawn to authenticity, independence, and positive energy, qualities that feel threatened when they're around someone who constantly demands control. This difference between the two creates a constant tug of war. The narcissist uses various tactics like manipulation or criticism to keep the chosen one under their influence. They may question the chosen one's decisions or make them feel guilty for wanting space, subtly trapping them in a cycle of control. For chosen ones, this dynamic becomes suffocating. They often feel torn between the desire to help or please the narcissist and the need to break free and live their truth. Over time, this power struggle can feel like a battlefield. The narcissist's need for control conflicts directly with the chosen one's need for freedom and self-discovery. Chosen ones may feel like they're constantly defending their boundaries, fighting just to be themselves without judgment or manipulation. This ongoing conflict can be emotionally draining, as the chosen one feels restricted and even isolated from their true path. To overcome this, chosen ones need to recognize the signs of control and learn to reclaim their freedom by setting firm boundaries. By doing so, they can regain their sense of peace, independence, and spiritual purpose, freeing themselves from the grip of the narcissist's control and restoring harmony to their lives. Narcissists often live in an illusionary world that they carefully construct to protect their fragile egos. This world is built on lies, exaggerations, and distortions of the truth. Narcissists create grandiose personas, presenting themselves as perfect, powerful, or superior to everyone else. They seek constant validation from others, needing praise and admiration to feel important. In this illusion, their worth is based on what others think of them, not on who they truly are inside. Their reality is a mask, a carefully designed image they show the world to keep their deep insecurities hidden. On the other hand, chosen ones live in a completely different reality. While narcissists focus on an external facade, chosen ones are focused on self-awareness and truth. They are on a journey of understanding themselves deeply, flaws and all, because they believe that true worth comes from within. Rather than building a false image, chosen ones seek spiritual growth and authenticity. They work on being honest, vulnerable, and open to change, knowing that self-acceptance is key to their happiness and peace. They don't need validation from others to know their worth because they already recognize their inner value. The difference between these two perceptions of self-worth creates a stark contrast. Narcissists are driven by the need to keep up appearances and maintain their illusions. They constantly seek outside approval to feel good about themselves. In contrast, chosen ones focus on personal growth and understanding, knowing that their worth is not defined by external praise, but by their actions, values, and inner strength. This creates a tension between the two. Narcissists may try to convince chosen ones that their self-awareness and humility are weaknesses, often manipulating them to feel insecure or small. However, chosen ones know the truth, that real strength lies in self-awareness and authenticity. This clash between the narcissist's illusion and the chosen one's reality is at the heart of many struggles, but it also highlights the true difference between shallow egos and deep spiritual understanding. Spiritual attacks are a subtle yet powerful force that many chosen ones face, especially when dealing with narcissists. These attacks aren't always physical. They come in the form of negative energy, criticism, and emotional manipulation. Narcissists, whether consciously or unconsciously, project their own negativity and insecurities onto others. They often do this by making the chosen one feel small, unworthy, or doubtful of their abilities. It's like an invisible force that causes the chosen one to question their path, their worth, and their purpose. The impact of these spiritual attacks on chosen ones is felt deeply, not just on an emotional level, but also spiritually. Chosen ones are often very connected to their inner selves and their higher purpose. So when they encounter narcissistic manipulation or criticism, it feels like a direct hit to their soul. They might suddenly feel drained, confused, or disconnected from their own truth. The more they engage with a narcissist, the stronger these attacks become. For example, a narcissist might use subtle jabs or harsh words to break down the chosen one's confidence. They might call them weak, too sensitive, or unable to handle things. These statements aren't just hurtful, they can make the chosen one feel as if their spiritual path is wrong or misguided. As a result, they might start doubting their own intuition, feeling lost, or questioning their purpose in life. It's as if the narcissist's toxic energy has planted seeds of self-doubt that begin to grow in the chosen one's mind. This confusion can feel like an attack on the very essence of who they are. Chosen ones might find themselves second-guessing decisions they once felt certain about, or they might even withdraw from their spiritual practices, feeling disconnected from their true self. It's a heavy burden to carry, and the more they absorb the narcissist's negativity, the harder it becomes to stay centered and focused. But the good news is that chosen ones have the power to break free from these spiritual attacks. By recognizing when they're being manipulated or drained, they can protect their energy, re-establish their boundaries, and reconnect with their spiritual truth. With time, they learn to shield themselves from these psychic and spiritual attacks, regaining their clarity and sense of purpose. The journey of the chosen one is often filled with trials, and one of the most profound moments in this journey is what is known as the awakening. Through the struggles they face, especially with narcissists, chosen ones can experience a deep spiritual awakening, realizing the truth about themselves and the toxic dynamics they're caught in. This awakening is not always easy, and it's often born out of confusion, pain, and a sense of being lost. But when the chosen one finally understands the true nature of their relationship with the narcissist, it marks the beginning of their transformation. At first, the chosen one might not fully grasp what is happening in their relationship with a narcissist. They may feel drained, confused, or even question their own worth. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, and they can make their victims feel as though they are the problem, turning the chosen one's world upside down. But over time, something shifts. The chosen one starts to see through the narcissist's facade. They realize that the emotional manipulation, the constant need for control, and the draining of their energy are all part of a larger pattern, a pattern designed to keep them small, unsure, and under the narcissist's influence. This realization is often a wake-up call, a jarring, eye-opening moment when the chosen one sees the truth for what it is. It's like the fog clears and they suddenly understand that their self-worth doesn't depend on the approval or admiration of others, especially not the narcissist. They begin to see the narcissist for who they truly are, a person trapped in their own illusions of grandeur, using others to feed their own ego. This clarity is the spark that ignites the chosen one's spiritual awakening. The awakening itself is often a turning point. Once the chosen one sees the truth, they can no longer ignore it. They begin to recognize their own power and strength. This awareness leads them to reclaim their energy, their sense of self, and their spiritual purpose. They stop accepting the false narratives that the narcissist has fed them and begin to build a new reality, one that is based on self-love, authenticity, and inner peace. This process can be uncomfortable and even painful, as they have to break free from the emotional chains the narcissist has wrapped around them. But it is also incredibly freeing. With this awakening comes personal growth. The chosen one begins to see the lessons in their struggle. They understand that their experiences with the narcissist were not meant to break them, but to help them grow stronger. The narcissist's attempts to manipulate and control become a catalyst for the chosen one's transformation, pushing them to dig deeper into their spiritual path and develop a more profound connection with themselves and the universe. Through this process, the chosen one learns how to protect their energy, set healthy boundaries, and cultivate a stronger sense of self. They no longer feel the need to prove themselves to anyone, least of all the narcissist. They embrace their true essence, empathic, resilient, and spiritually aware, and begin to step into their full power. What once felt like a battle becomes a stepping stone to their spiritual growth, and they realize that the struggle was not in vain. It was part of their journey to awaken to their true potential, reclaim their energy, and live a life that is authentic and aligned with their higher purpose. The battle between the chosen one and the narcissist is more than just a struggle for control or emotional dominance. It is, in fact, a profound spiritual lesson, one that often goes unnoticed at first. For chosen ones, the challenges they face in these relationships are not just random misfortunes. They are unique opportunities for growth and transformation, even if they feel painful and difficult. At the heart of this spiritual lesson is the need for chosen ones to strengthen their inner resilience. Narcissists test the very core of a person's emotional stability, trying to manipulate, belittle, and control them. But it is precisely through these trials that chosen ones are forced to dig deep within themselves. They discover just how strong they truly are. They learn that their worth is not dependent on the approval or validation of others. The narcissist's attempts to control them become the very thing that pushes them to redefine their boundaries, reclaim their power, and reconnect with their true self. Through these difficult experiences, chosen ones are also called to reinforce their sense of purpose. The narcissist, with their selfish desires and need for control, can create a confusing and disorienting environment. But when chosen ones take a step back and reflect, they begin to realize that these challenges are part of their spiritual journey. They are being tested not only in their emotional endurance, but in their ability to stay true to their purpose, to hold on to their values, and to continue their path of self-growth. This process teaches them to navigate life's obstacles with grace, wisdom, and unwavering determination. The struggles with a narcissist often lead to personal enlightenment. What may start as confusion, self-doubt, and emotional turmoil transforms into a powerful awakening. Chosen ones come to understand that these battles were never about defeating the narcissist, but about finding the strength to reclaim their own power. They come to see that they are not victims of the narcissist's behavior, but warriors in their own spiritual growth. Each challenge they face helps them become more self-aware, more emotionally intelligent, and more connected to their higher purpose. This spiritual battle is ultimately an opportunity for empowerment. Through it, chosen ones learn to trust their intuition, stand firm in their convictions, and embrace their true identity. The narcissist may try to tear them down, but the lessons learned from overcoming such adversity make the chosen one even stronger. They emerge from the struggle with a deeper understanding of who they are, why they are here, and how to continue growing on their spiritual journey. In this way, the unseen spiritual lessons embedded within these challenges act as a powerful catalyst for personal transformation. What was once seen as a battle is now understood as a journey of empowerment, enlightenment, and ultimate freedom. The chosen one learns that their true strength lies in their ability to rise above manipulation, stay true to their path, and emerge as the fully realized person they were always meant to be. The journey that the chosen one embarks upon, especially in their battle with narcissists, is a transformative one. While the struggle may initially leave them feeling victimized, trapped in a cycle of manipulation, emotional exhaustion, and self-doubt, the outcome of this battle often leads to a profound shift in purpose. This shift isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving and transforming. Over time, the chosen one moves from a place of feeling helpless to standing as a beacon of strength, wisdom, and healing. At the beginning, the chosen one may feel overwhelmed by the narcissist's tactics. They might feel powerless, as if they are trapped in a toxic relationship or situation that they can't escape. It's easy to become consumed by the narcissist's behaviors, constantly questioning their own worth and second-guessing their decisions. But as the chosen one begins to see through the narcissist's illusions, their understanding of the situation changes. They realize that they are not powerless, they are in fact the ones in control of their own healing journey. This realization is the turning point. The chosen one stops viewing themselves as a victim of the narcissist's ego-driven behavior and begins to embrace their own healing process. And they discover that their experiences were not just random pain, but part of a much larger spiritual lesson. They now see the struggle as something that has shaped them, strengthened them, and allowed them to grow in ways they never imagined. What once felt like a personal attack becomes a tool for spiritual growth, helping them understand the deeper workings of the universe and the nature of light versus ego. This transformation ultimately shifts their purpose. The chosen one, having faced and overcome the darkness, begins to use their newfound wisdom to help others. They step into their role as healers and guides, offering support to those who are still caught in similar battles. They become the light for others who are lost in the shadows of narcissistic manipulation or toxic relationships. Their journey inspires others to find their own path to healing, empowering them to rise above their challenges and reclaim their spiritual power. By becoming healers, the chosen one doesn't just help others navigate their struggles, they help them see the truth, that the ego is a force of distraction, while the light is the true source of strength. Their journey of light versus ego becomes a guiding story for others to follow. They teach that it is possible to rise from victimhood and transform into someone who empowers others, showing that every struggle is an opportunity for spiritual growth. In this way, the chosen one's journey is not just about overcoming the narcissist. It's about embracing the transformation that comes from facing darkness, and through that darkness discovering their true calling as healers and guides. This shift in purpose from victim to healer becomes the catalyst for the chosen one's next phase in life, where they can use their experiences to inspire and uplift others, helping them find their own spiritual path and purpose. Chosen ones are gifted with a heightened sense of intuition, a deep inner knowing that guides them toward truth, even when the world around them may be clouded by deception. This intuitive ability allows them to sense the true intentions of others, especially narcissists, long before those intentions are fully revealed. They can feel when something isn't right, when a person's words don't match their energy, or when they are being manipulated, even if the signs aren't yet obvious. This sixth sense often works in ways that the chosen one can't fully explain, but they know deep down that their instincts are sharp and they are tuned into the deeper layers of reality. On the other hand, narcissists are masters of deception. They weave intricate webs of lies, presenting themselves in ways that appear charming, confident, and even benevolent. They use manipulation to create a false image of themselves, crafting a persona that's designed to draw in and control others. Narcissists have an uncanny ability to project an illusion of perfection and goodness, often convincing those around them that they are trustworthy and well-intentioned. However, behind this facade lies a deep need for validation, control, and admiration. Narcissists will go to great lengths to keep their true motives hidden, and they are skilled at manipulating others to meet their needs, often without the victim realizing they're being used. This creates a psychological tug-of-war between the chosen one's intuitive abilities and the narcissist's manipulative tactics. the chosen one feels an inner dissonance, sensing that something is off, but struggling to pinpoint exactly what it is. The narcissist's charm and ability to disguise their true nature can confuse and disorient the chosen one, making them second-guess their intuition. The manipulation becomes a game of mental and emotional chess, where the narcissist tries to push the chosen one off balance, while the chosen one's intuition keeps trying to steer them back to truth. The tension between intuition and manipulation is not only mentally exhausting, but also spiritually draining. The chosen one knows, on a deeper level, that they are being pulled in two different directions. Their intuition is trying to guide them toward authenticity, while the narcissist's manipulation keeps them entangled in illusions. Over time, this psychological battle can create confusion, self-doubt, and emotional turmoil, as the chosen one is caught between their inner knowing and the external pressure to conform to the narcissist's narrative. However, the beauty of the chosen one's journey lies in their eventual ability to trust their intuition more deeply. As they become more attuned to their inner guidance, they begin to see through the narcissist's lies, understanding that their intuition is a powerful tool meant to protect them. With time and experience, the chosen one learns to distinguish between the deceptive tactics of the narcissist and the clear, true wisdom of their own instincts. This process helps them reclaim their power and escape the web of manipulation, allowing them to stand firm in their authenticity and embrace their spiritual path with confidence. In the end, the battle between intuition and manipulation is a powerful spiritual lesson for the chosen one. It teaches them to trust themselves, to honor their inner voice, and to recognize that while others may try to deceive, their intuition will always guide them back to the truth. For chosen ones, setting boundaries is an essential act of self-protection and spiritual growth. Boundaries are not just about protecting one's physical space, they serve as a safeguard for emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. When interacting with narcissists, establishing clear boundaries becomes even more crucial, as it disrupts the narcissist's ability to manipulate, control, or drain the chosen one's energy. Boundaries help the chosen one reclaim their peace, power, and purpose, allowing them to thrive despite the narcissist's attempts to destabilize their inner world. At its core, a boundary is a limit that defines where one individual ends and another begins. It's a personal rule that protects a person's emotional and physical space, allowing them to decide what they are willing to accept in relationships. For chosen ones, boundaries are a form of self-respect. They are not only about what others can and cannot do to you, but also about what you are willing to do for yourself in order to maintain your well-being. Boundaries can be physical, such as saying no to unwanted touch or giving yourself space when needed. They can be emotional, such as choosing to protect yourself from negative or manipulative behavior. They can also be spiritual, where the chosen one establishes mental and emotional barriers to protect their energy and maintain their focus on personal growth. Chosen ones are often naturally empathetic, spiritually aware, and highly sensitive individuals. These traits make them highly susceptible to narcissistic manipulation. Narcissists thrive on control, admiration, and power, often using emotional manipulation to keep others off balance. For the chosen one, this dynamic can be draining and disorienting, especially when they are unaware of the narcissist's tactics. Narcissists frequently cross boundaries, whether through excessive demands, emotional manipulation, or guilt-tripping, because they rely on others' emotional responses to fuel their egos. They can make their targets feel guilty for asserting the needs or create confusion about what is acceptable behavior. Without boundaries, the chosen one's energy is continually siphoned off, and their sense of self becomes distorted. By setting boundaries, the chosen one is essentially saying, "I will not allow you to take what is mine, my energy, my peace, or my self-respect." It is a powerful act of reclaiming one's autonomy and rejecting the narcissist's influence. Narcissists thrive in environments where they can maintain control, and they often test the limits of others to see how much they can get away with. When the chosen one does not establish clear boundaries, they risk becoming a source of supply for the narcissist's inflated sense of self-worth. Narcissists may manipulate, guilt-trip, or emotionally exploit the chosen one to maintain their own control and power. However, when the chosen one sets firm and consistent boundaries, they effectively disrupt the narcissist's ability to manipulate. A boundary acts as a shield against the narcissist's attempts to infringe upon the chosen one's emotional, mental, and spiritual space. For example, by saying no when the narcissist makes unreasonable demands, the chosen one sends a clear message that their needs are not negotiable. This can be incredibly disorienting for a narcissist who expects compliance and subjugation from others. Additionally, setting boundaries creates distance between the chosen one and the narcissist's toxic influence. The narcissist may try to provoke, guilt-trip, or use charm to get the chosen one to lower their defenses, but by consistently holding the line with healthy boundaries, the chosen one can minimize the narcissist's ability to influence or manipulate them. Setting boundaries allows the chosen one to reclaim their energy and peace, both of which are vital to their well-being. When a narcissist is allowed to cross boundaries without consequences, the chosen one may begin to feel drained, confused, or uncertain of their own sense of self. Their energy may feel depleted, and they may struggle to maintain a sense of inner peace. When boundaries are firmly established, the chosen one reasserts control over their energy. They are no longer at the mercy of the narcissist's whims or emotional manipulation. By protecting their emotional space, they ensure that their energy remains their own, available for personal growth, self-care, and positive connections with others. Setting boundaries also brings the peace of knowing one's limits. This clarity is vital for emotional and spiritual health. The chosen one knows what is acceptable behavior and what is not. They can confidently say no when needed and resist the pressure to please others at the expense of their well-being. Boundaries bring a sense of security, allowing the chosen one to navigate relationships, including those with narcissists, with confidence and strength. For chosen ones, setting boundaries is a non-negotiable act of self-protection and empowerment. Narcissists may try to push, manipulate, and control, but with clear and firm boundaries, the chosen one can create a strong shield against their toxic influence. Boundaries help the chosen one reclaim their energy, maintain their peace, and protect their sense of self, allowing them to continue their journey of personal growth, spiritual awakening, and emotional well-being. For chosen ones, the journey toward healing involves not only setting boundaries and protecting their energy, but also embracing the transformative power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. Many people see it as something they do for others, an act that requires condoning harmful behavior or forgetting past wrongs. However, for the chosen one, forgiveness is not about excusing the actions of a narcissist. Rather, it is a powerful act of self-liberation that allows them to release negative energy, reclaim their spiritual strength, and move forward in peace. Forgiveness is often seen as an act of compassion for others, but for the chosen one, it is an act of profound self-care. When dealing with a narcissist, the pain they inflict can be deep and lasting. The narcissist may manipulate, gaslight, or emotionally abuse the chosen one, leaving scars that are not easily healed. However, clinging to anger, resentment, or hatred toward the narcissist only serves to keep the chosen one trapped in the past, emotionally and spiritually bound to the negative energy the narcissist has created. Forgiveness in this context is not about justifying the narcissist's actions or pretending that the pain never happened. It is about breaking free from the emotional chains that tie the chosen one to the past. It is an act of releasing the hold that anger, betrayal, or hurt has over them, allowing them to heal and reclaim their spiritual energy. By forgiving, the chosen one releases the emotional weight that has been weighing them down, clearing the path for peace, growth, and renewal. The emotional energy tied to holding on to grudges and resentment can be incredibly draining. For the chosen one, who is naturally empathic and spiritually attuned, this negative energy can be even more consuming. When the chosen one continues to harbor bitterness, they allow the narcissist's influence to persist in their lives even after the relationship has ended. Every thought, every memory, and every emotion tied to the narcissist's actions can continue to drain their energy, preventing them from moving forward and embracing the light. Forgiveness, on the other hand, allows the chosen one to let go of this toxic emotional energy. It creates space for healing by severing the psychic connection between the chosen one and the narcissist's negative influence. When the chosen one forgives, they are no longer bound to the narcissist's behavior or emotional manipulation. Instead, they free themselves from the past, creating the possibility for new, positive energy to flow into their life. One of the most significant benefits of forgiveness is the reclamation of spiritual energy. Chosen ones are deeply connected to their own spiritual essence, and this connection is often threatened by narcissistic relationships. Narcissists are adept at siphoning off the energy of others, using manipulation and control to drain the chosen one's vitality. The longer the chosen one holds on to anger or resentment, the more they allow the narcissist to maintain control over their energy. By choosing to forgive, the chosen one takes back control. Forgiveness is a way of cutting the energetic cords that bind them to the narcissist's toxic influence. It is a declaration that the narcissist no longer has power over their emotional or spiritual well-being. This act of release helps the chosen one regain their focus, their inner peace, and their sense of spiritual purpose. When the chosen one forgives, they are essentially saying, "I will not allow you to continue affecting me. I am releasing you, and in doing so, I am freeing myself." This release allows them to reclaim their spiritual energy, which can then be redirected toward healing, growth, and the pursuit of their higher purpose. The ultimate gift of forgiveness is the peace it brings. Holding on to past pain, especially caused by a narcissist, can prevent the chosen one from fully stepping into their own light. Resentment keeps them tied to the past, trapped in a cycle of emotional turmoil and mental unrest. Forgiveness, however, provides the freedom to move forward. When the chosen one forgives, they let go of the need for the narcissist to apologize, change, or make things right. They release the expectation that justice will be served, and instead they choose to find peace within themselves. This peace is not dependent on the narcissist's actions, but on the chosen one's decision to let go of what no longer serves them. Forgiveness allows the chosen one to move on with their life, focusing on their personal journey of growth and healing. It frees them from the grip of past trauma and allows them to cultivate a future filled with hope, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for the chosen one, not because it benefits the narcissist, but because it benefits the chosen one. By forgiving, they release themselves from the chains of negativity, reclaim their spiritual energy, and move toward peace and healing. This process allows the chosen one to step into their true power, free from the emotional and spiritual weight of the past. In the end, forgiveness is not about condoning the narcissist's actions. It is about choosing to take control of one's own energy and peace, choosing to heal, and choosing to move forward in alignment with their higher purpose. By embracing the power of forgiveness and release, the chosen one frees themselves to continue their journey of growth, empowerment, and spiritual fulfillment. There is an undeniable magnetic attraction between narcissists and chosen ones, rooted in their contrasting energies. Narcissists are often drawn to the light, empathy, and compassion that chosen ones radiate. This magnetic pull stems from the narcissist's deep need for validation and admiration, something the chosen one naturally provides without even realizing it. For the narcissist, the chosen one represents a source of constant attention and praise. The narcissist thrives on external validation and feeds off the admiration of others. They see the chosen one's genuine compassion as a form of energy that boosts their self-worth. Narcissists are attracted to the chosen one's light because it offers them the affirmation they desperately crave. They want to be seen, praised, and adored, and the chosen one's ability to offer that makes them irresistible to the narcissist. However, this magnetic attraction can become toxic. While the narcissist seeks to feed off the chosen one's energy, the chosen one may begin to feel drained.